hook you up with somebody, well, you know, I don't have a preference. I love women, you know, and at the end of the day, it's about love. It ain't about because when if you want to get married and grow old with this person, they ain't gonna look the way they look when you met them. When you met them at 20, or you met them as a teenager, or met them at 30, they're not gonna look the same way at 80. You know. So what happens when they age? You know, what sustains a relationship if it's just physical? You know, so I never been caught up on that. And so I get mad when I see women like, it be the prettiest women that be like, I'm ugly. Or that be having low self-esteem or insecurity about themselves. It be the prettiest women that be having insecurities. It's crazy. And the most attractive thing about a woman is what, Duclair?
Her confidence.
Confidence. Confidence. That's the most attractive thing about a woman. You can be, you can be busted. We all know you busted. But when you walk down the street with confidence, be like, you making us look. Because you confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? People like, hey, what's going on with her? Looking like, she ain't my type, but damn. What's going on?
It's intriguing. It's intriguing.
And then you know, when she's sending you look at her Facebook pictures, you be like, but you look at her like, she's not really my type, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's an attraction because she's confident, and it's just not a physical thing. Exactly. Back to what Patricia was saying about self-love. When you love yourself, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter who else it don't matter what nobody will think about you.
But see, pretty or ugly is an attitude.
Yes.
Right.
So
State of mind.
whichever
Like
way you
that.
flip it is an
I like
attitude.
that. I like that.
I just was wondering if you could elaborate on the statement, men ain't shit.
From my experience,
Because I don't know if you're saying that's the perspective of a lesbian or that's the perspective of the writer.
I feel that's reflective from my experience. You know, I'm not going to generalize, but from my experience, this is something that women say,
Yeah.
right? Not just lesbians, but just women,
Oh, so it's relating to women.
right? And so sometimes I feel like women go this route because of how men treated them.
Go what route?
Lesbian.
Becoming a lesbian. You know, so
You ever tell them that maybe they hanging out with the wrong man?
you know.
Women tend to, when you're young, you want the bad boy because it's exciting, but a bad boy isn't stable. It's usually the quiet guy, the more driven guy, the studious person that get ignored, growing up in high school into young adulthood. So you get a bad experience as a woman starting out because you're chasing that dude who's exciting.
Right, but see,
And then you get turned off, but we ain't all like that.
right, but everybody's story is the same. We have a lesbian audience now who never been with a guy ever. You know, never dated a guy, never had a boyfriend, ain't never been hurt by a guy.
So did that lesbian say that men ain't shit? Where they at?
Where she at?
Because then how would you know? How would you know men ain't shit?
She told, I'll try to holler at her, and she told me she never.
Another question.
Nah, go ahead.
You can have a reason why.
A bad experience with a man is why she goes to a woman. That, to me, it doesn't sit too well because if you're straight, you're straight. If you're lesbian, you're lesbian. I don't think that having a bad experience with a man will cause a woman to be with another woman.
That's questionable.
That is questionable.
It just doesn't happen that way in the grand scheme of things.
Bisexual is bisexual. People are bi-curious.
Right.
But you don't get hurt by a man and say, fuck man, I'm going to deal with women now. It depends.
I can tell you that statement has been said in the past. I think people are people, and people come from a wide array of feelings.
Okay, so I'm a man and I got hurt by a woman, so now I want you.
Well,
I'm gonna go to you.
That's you.
That happened. That has happened. If the question is has that happened, the answer is yes.
Okay.
Not everything. There's no rule. I mean, we're human nature. Go ahead, brother.
Hold up. It's a different generation. Because when we was growing up, we wasn't seeing that.
Right.
And now it's so open that our children is seeing that and it's accepted. You know, when we was growing up, it wasn't like that. You know, but we need help. Men, we need help.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was one of the lucky ones that found my queen. But when I see a woman or I hear a woman saying, "Man ain't shit," sometimes I go, "God damn." Back and sometimes it's what they see, but not all of us.
No, not all of y'all.
Right, yeah.
That we're here.
So don't receive it if it's not you.
Right, just, you know?
Like bitches hoes, I know that ain't me.
I know from psychology, many studies have been shown, and a lot of times that people's upbringing have a lot to do with their sexuality.
Right.
And as far as you said, back in the days, we had more parents, a mother and a father in the household.
Grandfather.
So the child grew up with an example of what manhood was, what femininity was from their parents, and then take it out into the world.
Well, we had a village.
How does that relate
Right.
to
Yeah.
lesbianism
Village.
and homosexuality in our society? Yeah, Kitty.
But I think whatever our persuasion is, it's not a matter of trying to convince someone to switch back or what's normal. I think whatever it is that we decide to do, we have to be accountable for the love that we give to that that's partner. Whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, I think that's what the poem is about. Yeah, women might feel scorn because of whatever and gone to men, but if they felt scorn, then they still need a reason to come back. And if they felt scorn, are they still putting that in the relationship with the female, or the males with the males each other? So whatever persuasion we decide to go, it's really about accountability, and being accountable, treating someone, that old saying, treating someone the way you want to be treated. So if you don't want to get fucked over, don't fuck nobody else over, because the karma comes back. And what we put out in the world, if you a nasty person, or you a mean, or you don't know how to treat somebody, whether you got a woman or a man, you gonna get the treatment that you give to somebody else. So we gotta learn how to treat people the way we want to be treated. Learn to treat people how we treat them, and you're going to get it back, whether it's male or female, I think.
Well said. People need to learn how to love themselves.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they're wrong. People attract that in the opposite.
Myself first.
That's right. That's what she's saying. Love yourself first. Learn how to do that.
One thing is this, whether you're a male or female, lesbian or straight, if you're scorned by a man, and you're going to use that as an impetus to go to a woman, that same woman that you're going to is going to give you the same pain, if not deeper than a man.
Yep.
So it's almost like, a double-sided coin. You're going to get hurt and pain on both
Either
sides.
way,
Yeah.
That's my thing.
I used to be a personal trainer.
Because you're
I'm
hurt
sorry.
by a man, you go to a woman, and vice versa. You're hurt by a woman, you go to a man. I think the hurt is on both sides.
Yes, sir.
Now I know this person who she was married and her husband used to cheat on her all the time, so they divorced or whatever, and she was feeling some kind of way. So she started dealing with women because she thought she wouldn't be cheated on. But the lady she was dealing with was cheating on her way more than the husband was. Yeah, so it's like I think a lot of people have different reasons for having alternate sex lives, if you will. So it's not just one reason; it's a multitude of reasons.
Exactly.
Some people they feel like that's what they want to do. Some people are curious. Some people fed up with the opposite sex. It's a myriad of reasons. Me personally, I love women, so if guys want to go that route, women, I'm here. I'm saying, holla at me. Everyday people. Holla at me.
Dating. You need him.
I got you. I'm about that life.
Any therapy? That's 6 foot something 11.
6'5".